Hello everyone! So recently I have uploaded 2 videos that explain the OKU welfare in Malaysia, but those videos were in Chinese because I'm such a racist person. So being a very kind and considerate human being, I decided to explain the welfare again but in English version so that the non-Chinese OKU families can benefit from this video. For those who doesn't know what OKU is, it is a special term that we use in Malaysia to describe the disabled person, an abbreviation of Malay words Orang Kurang Upaya. By the way, I'm also an OKU as well. Surprise! I know it doesn't seem like one, but I have some hearing problems, so I'm actually an OKU in hearing category. And Malaysia government has actually written the OKU welfare into one document called Kemudahan dan Keistimewaan OKU in Malaysia. The document is around 40 pages long, so if you want, you can just download it and have a look for yourself. But in this video, I'm going to just pick some of the most important welfares and explain to you guys. So let's get started. The first item, primary and secondary education allowance. Every OKU child that goes to the primary or secondary school is eligible to get a monthly allowance of 150 ringgit Malaysia. That is equivalent to 10x KFC snack plates. Such a good deal. So how do we get this money? Every school will have one vice principal that handles the student welfare. So the parents will have to look for this vice principal, tell him that you have an OKU child that is studying in this particular school and you would like to apply for the allowance. Then the vice principal will request some documents from you, including the parent's IC, the child's birth certificate, the OKU card, and your bank account slip that contains your bank account number. Once you submit the documents, the vice principal will help you to file an application to the government. After that, the government will ask KFC to deliver 10x snack plates to your house. The government will automatically transfer the money to your bank account. And one thing to take note is that this monthly allowance is dispersed every 6 months in one go. For every 6 months, the parents will have to look for the vice principal again, update the application information. Then the government will transfer 6x 150 ringgit Malaysia, which is equal to 900 ringgit Malaysia to your bank account number. Now going to the second item is the tertiary education allowance. Similarly, every OKU child that goes to the university is eligible to get this monthly allowance of 300 ringgit Malaysia, 20x snack plates. But this time you no longer look for the vice principal because there is no such position in university. Instead, you're going to have to look for the department that handles the student welfare. For my case, I was graduated in University of Malaya, UM, and in UM we call the department HEP, something like Jabatan Hal Ehwal Pelajar. And what I did is I went to this department, looked for some stuff, told him that I'm an OKU student and I would like to apply for this allowance. And they also requested some documents from me. I submitted to them. After that, they filed an application to the government. Then the government will transfer 6 at 300 ringgit Malaysia, 1,800 ringgit Malaysia to my bank account every 6 months. Then I will have to repeat the process every 6 months or 1 semester. Now moving to the third item is tax waiver. In Malaysia, we have to file an income tax report every April. So if you're an OKU or you have an OKU dependent, then you are eligible to waive taxable income up to 9,000 ringgit Malaysia. That is actually quite a lot, to be honest. But I actually have another tip to not pay so much tax. Don't earn so much money. That actually makes sense because why earn so much money when you know you're going to die anyway in the next 50 years? You only need around 10 million ringgit Malaysia in your saving account and that's it. Sit back and relax. Okay, let's go to the fourth item, which is 50% discount on public transportation. In Malaysia, we have a few types of public transportation like MRT, LRT, BRT, and rapid shuttle bus. Normally, people will use their touch and go card to pay for the fee. And if you're an OKU, you can just go to the counter and flex your OKU card to them, then apply for a special payment card which is orange in color. Then you can use that orange card to access all the public transportation with 50% off. Let me find if I still have the orange card. No, I don't have it anymore since I was graduated from UM like 3 years ago. The orange card even have a different sound when you go and pay the fee. So when people pay for the fee, the machine goes like toot toot, But if you use that orange card to pay for the fee, machine will go like dun 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 dun. You don't know about that, right? Of course you don't, because I'm bluffing about that. Okay, let's move on to the next item. Free passport renewal. Normally people will have to pay 200 ringgit Malaysia to renew a passport of 5 years validity, and that expected OKU doesn't have to pay the fee. With the process, you just have to flash your OKU card to them and then you are free to go. So it is actually very cheap for the OKU to travel around the world. Wait, I have one good idea suddenly. Can I just go to the UTC and renew the passport every day so that I can save multiple 200 ringgit Malaysia? Let me check if I can renew the passport every day. Oh no, you can only renew your passport 6 months before the expiration date. My early retirement plan just go busted. Okay, let's move on to the sixth item. Free hospitalization. Similar to the government servant, OKU individuals don't have to pay a single cent if they go to the hospital for some treatment. But only if you go to the public hospital. So if you are going to the private hospital for some treatment, definitely you have to pay for yourself. Some people may ask, wait a second, we can use the medical card if we are going to the private hospital, right? That is not necessarily true for the OKU, because it is very difficult for the OKU to buy an insurance or medical card. Maybe I'll explain about that in the future video. But wait, I have another idea of good retirement plan. What if I purposely hit into an accident every day and go to the Touchwood. This is actually the end of the important welfares from the documents, but I actually have one bonus welfare that is not listed in the document. That is discounted access to the tourist spots. We all know that Malaysia is quite a popular country to travel, and in most of the tourist spots, they do offer discounted access to the OKU individuals. Some of them even have the free access for us. For example, Escape Park in Penang. That is where I get my six-pack every day in Escape Park. Even if the place doesn't offer free access, most of them will have special discount for the OKUs, like GSC Cinema, 10 ringgit Malaysia per movie for OKU, and also some theme park like Genting Highland and Summer Lagoon. Even some of the public swimming pool also have the special discount for the OKU. Okay, that is all the OKU welfare that I can think of right now. And Malaysia did quite a good job in offering some special welfare to the OKU, and most of them are in financial form. That actually makes sense because it is very difficult for the Malaysia government to offer some spiritual or mental consolidation. Imagine if some random pegawai approach you and go like, oh, let's have a hug, let's offer you some spiritual consolidation. No thanks, just give me the money. Okay, that's it for the video. I hope you like it, and we always welcome you to the OKU family. See you!